What's going on, survivors? Draco Invictus here with another State of Decay 2 video, and today we're going to be taking a look at every base location other than the starting bases in State of Decay 2. Let's get to it right now. Alright, survivors, so we are going to take a look at all 18 additional bases that you can get beyond the starter home in each of the areas. Now, I've broken this video apart. We're going to go map by map, starting with Cascade Hills, and we're going to work alphabetically. But then once we get into the area, we're going to go based on influence and number of survivors it takes to claim that base. So we'll start with the lowest and work all the way up to our endgame base for each map. Alright, here we are looking at the Bridge Fort, one of the earlier ones to open up. Its existing facilities is 1 sheltered beds, 1 outdoor beds, 3 parking spots, 1 western watch post, 1 eastern watch post, and for open slots it has 1 large slot, 1 small indoor slot, and 1 small outdoor slot. The nice thing about this is it starts moving you toward the middle of the map. There's more areas that you can reach out. It only requires 500 influence and 4 survivors to claim. Here we are looking at the corner office, which is really close to the middle of the map. It has 1 chic eatery kitchen, 1 overlook, 1 sheltered beds, and 2 parking spots. For open slots, it has 1 large slot, 1 small indoor slot, and 3 small outdoor slots. It does require 1,000 influence and 5 survivors to claim. Next on our list in Cascade Hills is Church on the Hill. It has 1 bell tower, 4 parking spots, 2 pews that are both clearable, and then for open slots it has 1 large slot, 1 small indoor slot, and 2 small outdoor slots. It also requires 1,000 influence and 5 survivors to claim. Moving into the northwest corner, we have Lock & Co. self-storage. It has existing facilities like an elaborate storage unit, 2 sheltered beds, 1 secret distillery, 3 parking spots, a watchtower, and 2 abandoned lockers that are clearable. For open slots, it has 1 large slot and 2 small outdoor slots. It does require 1,500 influence and 6 survivors to claim. Now, one thing about this area, in my playthrough at least, there was a lot of zombie traffic. There were a lot of hordes, and this place was always getting attacked. So let me know how it works for you. And now we are going to take a look at my current base, which is also known as More and More Distributing. To start with, it has 1 sheltered beds, 1 sheltered beds rank 2, a machine shop, 4 parking spots, 1 huge fuel storage, and 1 backup generator. For open slots, it has 2 large slots, 1 small indoor slot, and 2 small outdoor slots. It requires 1,500 influence and 6 members to claim. Also, in my playthrough, this place is getting a crap ton of traffic, and there are bodies literally stacked on top of bodies of zombies in and around my buildings. And last but not least, to round out Cascade Foothills, we have the Container Fort. This is the big baddie in the area. It is located in the southernmost part of the map. The Container Fort has 1 fire-safe storage rank 3, 3 parking spots, and 1 workshop rank 3. For open slots, it has 2 large slots, 5 small outdoor slots, requires 3,500 influence and 8 survivors to claim it. This is your end game base for Cascade Hills. And now we're going to move on to Drucker County. Moving on to our first location in Drucker County, we have Wally's Bar and Grill. Its existing facilities are 1 bar and grill, 2 parking spots, and 2 seating areas that are clearable. For open slots, it has 1 large slot and 2 small outdoor slots. It does require 500 influence and 4 survivors to claim. Our second location in Drucker County is the Cabin Park Motel. Its existing facilities is 1 sheltered beds rank 2, 1 heavy trash that's clearable, 1 country kitchen, 1 old well, 2 parking spots, and 1 seating area that's clearable. Its open slots are 2 large slots and 1 small indoor slot. It does require 1,000 influence and 5 survivors to claim. This is a very pristine looking area next to a lake. It's very pretty out there. They did a great job with that. Alright, next up is the Wheelhouse Truck Stop. For existing facilities, it has 1 outdoor beds, 1 restaurant kitchen, 1 huge fuel cell, 2 seating areas that are clearable, 4 parking spots, and 1 auto shop. For open slots, it has 1 large slot and requires 1,000 influence and 5 survivors to claim. We're now making our way to the easternmost edge of Drucker County for the Knight's Family Drive-In. For existing facilities, it has 4 parking spots, 1 gate tower, 1 employee bathroom, 1 concession kitchen, and 1 drive-in theater. And yes, that is important. Open slots, 1 large slot, 1 small indoor slot, and 3 small outdoor slots. It requires 1,000 influence and 6 survivors to claim. Our next spot brings us to Mike's Concrete. Its existing facilities are 1 sheltered beds, 1 sheltered beds rank 2, 1 machine shop, 4 parking spots, 1 huge fuel storage, and 1 backup generator. For open slots, it has 2 large slots, 1 small indoor slot, and 2 small outdoor slots. It requires 1,500 influence and 6 survivors to claim. And your endgame base for Drucker County is the Barricaded Strip Mall. Its existing facilities is 1 employee bathroom, 1 sheltered beds rank 2, 3 parking spots, 1 taekwondo gym, 1 high-end kitchen, 1 urgent care, 1 laundromat that's clearable. For open slots, it has 3 large slots and 1 small outdoor slot. And as always with the end game, it requires 3,500 influence and 8 survivors to claim. Next, we're going to take a look at Meeker Valley and its locations. So beyond our starter home, the Country Church is our first location that we're going to take a look at here in Meeker Valley. It has 3 parking spots, 1 front pews that's clearable, 1 community food bank, 1 watch post, and 1 rear pews that is clearable. For open slots, it has 1 large slot and 1 small outdoor slot. It requires 500 influence and 4 survivors to claim. Our next location is Camp Kellenquah. It's located on the west area of the map. It has 1 heavy trash that's clearable, 1 cafeteria kitchen, 1 old well, 2 parking spots, 1 bunkhouse, and 1 seating area that's clearable. For open slots, it has 2 large slots and 2 small indoor slots. It requires 1,000 influence and 5 survivors to claim. Moving on to the Mazzara Farm. It's located very centrally in the map. It has 1 country kitchen, 1 well house, 1 crew house, 1 grain silo storage, and 2 parking spots. Open slots are 2 large slots, 1 small indoor slot, and 2 small outdoor slots. And to claim that, you're going to need 1,000 influence and 5 community members. Located in the north part of the map, you have the Rural Police Station. It has 4 parking spots, a police armory, a doorless cells, 1 secure lockers, and 1 checkpoint. For open slots, it has 2 large slots, 1 small indoor slots, and 2 small outdoor slots. It also requires 1,000 influence and 5 survivors to claim. As we start wrapping this up, we're going to take a look at Squealone's Brewing Company. And I'm sure I screwed that up. Squealone's Brewing Company. All right. It has a tasting room, 3 parking spots, 1 primary still, 1 craft still, 1 water tank, and 1 keg cooperage that is clearable. For open slots, 1 large slot, 3 small indoor slots, and 2 small outdoor slots. It requires 1,500 influence and 6 survivors. And last but certainly not least is Whitney Field. This is your end game base for Meeker Valley, and it has 1 sheltered beds rank 2, 1 announcer box, 1 fortified bleachers, 1 outdoor beds rank 2, 1 outdoor beds, which is obviously rank 1, 4 parking spots, and 1 fortified bleachers. For open spots, it has 3 large slots that are technically in the outfield of this Little League field that is Whitney Field, and 2 small outdoor slots that are essentially the infield. To claim it, you are going to need 3,500 influence and 8 survivors. Well, there you go, survivors. That is every base that is available to us in State of Decay 2 at this point. Only God knows what DLCs are going to bring us. But if you got any questions, comments, kicks, or complaints, please leave them down in the comment section below. If you're new to my channel, smash that subscribe button. Make sure to click the bell notification icon so that you get notified of the next video that I post. I am doing a crap ton of State of Decay 2 coverage between my live streams and my tutorial videos just like this one, so stay tuned. I've got lots more coming up. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and share it with your friends because, as we all know, State of Decay 2 is best played with friends. Until next time, survivors, this is Draco Invictus saying this has been the greatest day in my life. See ya!